Hello, welcome to the stream. It's me, Ghost. It's been a few weeks since I have streamed. It's been just a low energy kind of month. I've been trying to keep busy. Let me get my YouTube chat set up, because I gotta do that every time, of course. But I'm just gonna be working on my monthly sketch for May because I didn't get a chance to finish it at the end of the month because I didn't stream. I didn't really draw too much. Here we go. That's working now. So I hope you'll join me, just hang out, chat. You can lurk in the background if you're working on stuff. And this VOD will be available for the rest of June until I make it private for just my members. In which case, become a member for $2 at the lowest tier. And you can get an archive of all of my live streams. Both art and gaming streams. I post them each month in like a little compilation. Put them all together in nice links on my Patreon. So check that out. That's patreon.com/artghosts. ARTGH0STS. But enough of that. Let's get to the drawing. If my Clip Studio Paint was on. There we go. So last time I was working on this background piece for Align's bedroom. Align is one of the main characters of the original comic idea that my friends and I have called Rebel and the Secrets of Diatros. And I've started drawing the bar or the tavern. It's more of a bar in which she works and lives. Her parents owned it previously, and since their disappearance / passing, Align has taken it over. And even though she's only 16, she's doing a kick-ass job. Also, the music that I'm listening to is from Blue Turtle's new game, Magic Studies. And they've got a couple of stream-friendly playlists here that I'm really excited about to start using for my streams. So I'm going to change it to Ithia's World. It's a fantasy / inspiration playlist. So I'll have that on in the background. If the music is too loud or if it's unbalanced, please let me know. But I don't know if I'm going to be talking a whole lot. Although I did want to show off, you can't really see it, but I got a new tattoo. It's of either oyster or chanterelle mushrooms. I don't really care. It's one of those ones that kind of layer on top of each other. I might get it colored in, but for now, it's just some line work. Right above my elbow, the inner part of my elbow. Where'd my pen go? I should have checked if my pen was working before I started. Okay, pressure sensitivity is working. Oh, I forgot I used perspective grid for this. No wonder the perspective looks pretty good. Good job, me. Wow. Got the rough sketch here. Let me check, because I checked with Grace to see what else I should add. Art. Oh yeah, I was gonna turn that beaded wall decoration into a window, because she should have a window. She might have some drawings of dresses or patterns on the wall near her desk. Possibly a sketch of her parents. Perfume. Maybe some hair supplies. Grace says she's girly, but she doesn't have like a lot. Got Diatros IKEA going on here with her IKEA-ass furniture. Let's go back into the sketch layer then. Furniture. I was muted. But I'm using a textured pen because that is the one I'm using to draw the comic in. And I want it to have, you know, the same look as the comic. And I'm not gonna color this, I don't think. Yeah. Because this was only supposed to be a sketch and I've made it more of a illustration. That's fine. Okay, so we got one part of the window in. Right, did I use a textured pen for this? No, I'm using Trung's ink brush. Damn it. Okay, I gotta redo the window. I forgot I was using a different brush. Yeah. Bye-bye. Okay, let's try this again. I'm gonna just speed run this again. I'm not gonna be perfect. I was being too precise earlier. This is a sketch, a monthly sketch. I usually don't put too much time into them because drawing a month is actually a lot of effort. I know a lot of people can churn out art like weekly or daily, but that used to not be the case at all. Artists would take years on pieces. And some people still do. Especially for, like, traditional pieces. Eraser. So I'm making that the details layer now. So let's take away that and see how it looks. Not too bad. It's a window. It's a bit too straight. I probably should have done it more at an angle, but I'm not doing that. Let's do the rug and stuff. This little hamper. I do not want to cut the layer. I want to undo. On Memorial Day, my husband and I also went to the LA Fair. First time going to the LA Fair, which was a lot of fun. Went on some small rides and had a couple drinks. Bought some stuff. Walked around. It was nice. And that was the day after I got my tattoo. And then the day before that, I slept like 24 hours, so I didn't do my stream that day. Don't know why I slept that long, but my body needed it, I guess. Oh yeah, I also got my new glasses in the mail. If you haven't noticed, I've got like these more clear frames. They're a little mint colored, which is like my favorite color. So they're not too bad of a deal. I don't know if it's the right prescription though, because I got a headache and I have to like shift them up a little bit every once in a while because it's like just slightly off. But I'm gonna go to an ophthalmologist soon, so I'm gonna see if I need to get that prescription changed again. I know you usually go to an optometrist for those things, which I might have to go back actually. I don't know if I trust the Costco one that I went to. But I have special eyes and have to go get them checked periodically. I got big optic nerves, a thick cornea, and all of my pressure readings, therefore, are much higher than normal, and it concerns people. Okay, let's erase some of this wall here. think this rug has some tufts on it. Little dangly bits. I've been practicing a lot of ASL lately. I took it for my high school language credit, and my college didn't offer it, so I just didn't continue it. Since I took it at my local community college, those credits actually counted for my college language credit too. So I have forgotten a lot of ASL over the years, and I've been getting back into it with some online courses. And my hand is sore, like tired, especially with drawing too. Because with drawing I'm clenching, but with signing I'm moving and stretching, and it's very different. So I've gotta make sure to rest my hand at some point. There we go. Let's add another layer for details. And I'll draw the slippers. Oh no, I did the rug and the thing on the same layer. Okay. Gotta be careful with what I erase now. Okay. We lived. We did it. We should do one for the front door, huh? I guess I could do the same thing. That's what I did with the sketch, right? Okay. What's going on here? How does that look? A little better than the sketch. I like it. Okay. What else are we doing? We gotta put some stuff on here. Grace said she probably has like a perfume bottle, right? Perfume bottle, maybe a hairbrush. Hairpins. Which means I kind of want to put a little mirror here. I'm gonna erase some of this because I don't know if I want it to be that big. Small little mirror. How do I feel about that? Not bad. Not bad. Add that in. Oh, hello. Sorry if I just I didn't see you there. How you doing, May the Emu? Thank you for hopping in. I'm just working on this background drawing right now. This is gonna be posted up for my Patreon members later on today if I get this finished. But getting in on the stream, you get a preview of what I post for my Patreon members, so nice. Glad you're good. Oops, used the wrong brush there. But yeah, this background is of one of the characters from a comic idea that I've been working on with some friends for years now. But I'm just finally starting to draw the pages again. This is for one of the main character's bedrooms. Her name is Aline. And she's got a nice little, almost IKEA-like bedroom. Excuse me. Sorry about that. What are you up to this weekend, though? Anything planned or just chilling out? Hanging out? I really should be using a reference or something, but I don't really know what I would look up as far... I mean, round mirrors. What I'm trying to draw at the moment. It's kind of hard at this angle, so let me flip this. Try it at a different angle. There we go. Also, I really should stop making sure my lines are perfect. This isn't supposed to be an illustration. I'm not even going to be coloring this. You're working on the shape of Shin Godzilla's dragon form. Ooh. That sounds interesting. So you're an artist as well? I didn't check your channel yet. I usually check everybody's channels because I'm always interested in what they do, what they post, so yeah. Feel free to share what you're working on. If I don't know if YouTube chat allows... Probably doesn't allow images, right? Ooh, Skywing version. Okay. Nice. I'm not very good at drawing animals or dragons or kaiju or any kind of... I mean, I do animals sometimes, but I struggle. Let me see. Have I drawn any dragons recently? Do I have any creatures? Unfinished art. I don't have any creatures lately, but the closest thing I have, where did it go? Art, illustrations, Rebel. Because I've drawn a lot of creatures for the story for Rebel. Concepts, creatures. So these are some old sketches, but these are some of the like fantasy animal creatures I've created for the world. You got like a rabbit kind of creature, a hellhound, which looks like a dog and a lion. These crow-like creatures. And then, of course, we got these guys down here. So I did draw this alligator, which I was really happy with. Let's see, what else have I got here? These guys, too. And the numbers next to them is the kingdom/area that they come from. There's 5 kingdoms in the continent that exists in the world. And, yeah. So that's just some of the world building I've done for that. Oh, wait, I should flip this again. I can erase that line. It's a bit too thick. But I just go back into the same pen that I'm using so that I maintain the texture and just do it as a transparent instead of erasing. Keeps the texture of the... It doesn't always erase it all because of the texture, but it works pretty well. don't like how that line looks. It's a little bit weird. A little bit funky. Yeah. That's better. Let's take away the sketch and see how that looks. Okay, let's fix that. Okay. I think that's as good as it's gonna get for now. And then I'm gonna draw some knickknacks on the top here. A Skywing is from Pyra in the world of Wings of Fire. Oh, I was gonna ask what Wings of Fire is. Let me look it up real quick. Wings of Fire. Is it a graphic novel or a book series? Because I saw something for graphic novel. Oh, it's a book that's getting a graphic novel adaptation. Nice. My friend's mom, Pat, she's super into dragons. I might recommend this to her. Especially the coloring book. I think that is a gift for her. Let me bookmark this. Let me bookmark this. Cool. Thank you for telling me about that. I got a gift idea for her now. I love getting her little dragon knickknacks for like Christmas and birthdays. Bed dresser. Let's erase some of that. It's for kids, but it's rated 9 to 10 because of gore and blood. Makes sense. That's fine that it's for kids. I was thinking of getting her I was looking on the Scholastic website and they have a coloring book. And she loves coloring books, so she also works with kids that have IEPs and stuff, so maybe she can get some dragon things for them. I don't know. I'll share that with her though. But yeah, I remember I didn't read, what did I read as a kid? I don't know, but I always appreciated the quote unquote kids books that were on the darker side and had the gore and blood. In the first graphic novel, at the end, it showed one of the characters getting stabbed in the chest. Whoa. Yeah, I would have been into that probably as a kid. I was more into dinosaurs than dragons, though. Where'd my pen go? Here we go. Astral. That was the character's name. Yeah, damn. Orchestral. Yeah, ever since I was a kid, I've always loved like the more angsty, graphic kind of stories, just because that's what caught my interest. And even now, I'm still very inspired by horror and angst and all that stuff in the stories that I like to read and stuff. But right now, the book that I'm reading is actually related to a class that I'm taking. It's about deaf culture. It's really interesting. 2 poems? Yeah, share them with me. I am definitely interested. I love poetry. I used to perform spoken word poetry in college, actually. So we got that part of the room decorated. Sky wings are red, sea wings are blue. Don't trust anyone who looks different from you. Is that like the big strife in the world? Is the sky wings versus sea wings? Rain wings change color, mud wings are brown. If a dragon is not ice wing, they're a danger to our crown. Okay. I think a crack to the wall here. Sea wings and sky wings are enemies in the first arc. That figures. Wait, what? Why did this open? Close that window. How long have I been drawing for? Almost an hour. Well, actually, probably closer to 45 minutes, so I might take a break soon. I've been sitting for too long and my back and hips hurt. What else do I want to put in here? I was going to put some posters up on the wall here. Let me draw some lines on the wall. First prophecy. Are the arcs of the story divided up by different prophecies? If so, that's interesting. Yeah, so those posters over there, that's going to be a charcoal drawing of the family plus some dress sketches. What else? Sorry, I hit the mic real quick. Let's see, what's the prophecy? First prophecy. When the war has lasted 20 years, the dragonettes will come. When the land is soaked in blood and tears, the dragonettes will come. Interesting. Okay. Making progress here. She's got a glass on her desk plus some papers. I might leave it at that. Okay, what's the second part of the first prophecy? We've got find the seeding egg of deepest blue. Wings of night shall come to you. The largest egg in mountain high will give you the wings of sky. For wings of earth, search through the mud for an egg the color of dragon blood. Interesting. I'm gonna put on a different playlist real quick. Endless Wanderings? Yeah. I want to erase some of this sketch so I can show it off to Grace. And then part 3, and hidden alone from rival queens, a sandwing egg waits unseen. Hmm. Let's get rid of this desk sketch because it's kind of getting in the way of stuff. All right, taking a screenshot so I don't have to. Well, I should save this too. Save that. Send this over to Grace. Ooh, we got part 4 now. So a sandwing egg awaits unseen. Of 3 queens, blister, blaze, and burn. 2 shall die, and 1 shall learn. If she bows to a fate that's stronger and higher, she'll have that power of wings of fire. Nice. Okay. So I am going to take a quick little break. I'm going to get some water, stretch my back, stand a little bit, and I will be back in probably, I'll try 10 minutes. 10 minutes or less. So stick around with me. I will be back. Keep sending me stuff about Wings of Fire because this is pretty interesting. If you're watching back on this VOD, I will be right back. Oops, where'd my be right back go? There we go. Hello, welcome back. Welcome back to anybody that's joining for the first time, returning, popping in and out, watching back on the VOD. Welcome back to me. I'm just working on a Patreon drawing. I might switch gears and work on a commission. My tattoo is itchy. I put lotion on it, but it healed very well. But still a little itchy, and taking off the second skin bruised me a little bit because it was really tight against my skin. But it's healing really well. Not a lot of peeling, not a lot of blood. It's going really well. Okay. Let me show what I'm working on here. So we have this bedroom scene. I just gotta finish drawing up the stuff on the desk and the walls. Thank you, May. Thanks for sticking around. I was gone a little longer than I expected. I don't know if it was 10 minutes or not, but I got distracted as always, so I didn't take my ADHD medication this morning because I try not to for at least one day during the weekend, and I took it yesterday. So I probably won't be streaming as long today because I am starting to struggle to focus. That's why I'm gonna switch to this drawing now. I'm almost done with it. This is Dareth from a tabletop RPG. I think it was D&D. Yeah, it was D&D. I play a couple different systems since then. But this is from the first D&D campaign I ever finished, This is not my character. It's one of my friends, CJ, who has since passed away. So another one of my friends, as a commission, a donation commission for another friend, I decided to draw this, and I'm putting a lot more care and effort into it. So I actually did a background this time. Backgrounds are the bane of my existence, which is why I'm drawing one for May, because I gotta get that practice in. But because it's the bane of my existence, I need a break. But let me save it again before I forget. Because I'm almost done. I could start doing some black and white shading because this is just detail work. I might do that in a bit. Colored before I finish the sketch. Why not? And this one, I'm doing some shading. Yeah. Shading is on these multiply layers, but I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm just kind of winging it. So let's go back to this. I was using a hairy brush. My favorite brush to use. Maybe it gets smaller though. And this is so dark you can't really see, but it's about the detail. Oh, we got more of the prophecy coming in. 5 eggs hatched on the brightest night. 5 dragons born to end the fight. Darkness will rise to bring light. Interesting. The dragonettes are coming. Okay. I think everything is colored on this character. So the only thing is to really finish this background somehow. I guess what is the difference between like the dragon and the dragonettes? That's my main question. What's a dragonette? Is it just a baby dragon? Oh, okay. So they're like prepubescent dragons, teenage dragons. Preteen dragons. Interesting. Okay. And so the dragonettes are coming. The queens rule, not the kings. Nice. Okay, so it's a matriarchal. I can respect that. Okay, so blister, blaze, and burn. 2 shall die and 1 shall learn. So it's not guaranteed a prophecy will come true. People have to like work to make the prophecy come true. Otherwise, bad things will happen. Because sometimes in stories, prophecies are like, this will always happen. But this one seems to be like, if this happens, if they put in the work, you know? Oh, at the end of book 4, the prophecy was fake. Who made the prophecy then? Who lied? What motive was there to lie about a prophecy? That's interesting. Because in our story in Rebel, we do have prophecies as well, mostly related to the native fairy populations, if I remember correctly. Yeah, or it was a witch. I don't remember. I have to look back in my notes. I don't remember my own story. But yeah, prophecies, interesting. Fake prophecy, even more interesting. A Nightwing with the power of spreading prophecies. So what's a Nightwing then? Because I can kind of tell from there's weird cards outside my window. Okay. Flame Wing, Sea Wing, they're kind of related to energies or like natural phenomena. Is a Nightwing just like a dark type, basically? Moon, maybe? Most mysterious dragon. Okay. So when there are born under 1 moon, mind reading, 2 or 3 moons, seers, seeing the future. Oh. So is there multiple moons then? It seems like. That's interesting. Is it a different planet? Like a fantasy planet with dragons? I would assume so, actually. It's probably not Earth. I don't know. I'm trying to think of the setting. But of course, it would be a fantasy planet. Unless there are humans, that would be interesting as well. Okay, 3 moons orbiting, and they don't always match up, I'm assuming. So you could be born under 1 moon, 2 moon, or 3 moons. That's pretty cool. On our planet, we've debated having multiple moons, but we have a prophecy or like some kind of magical phenomena that happened during crescent moons. And if that happened all the time because of the multiple moons, that might take away the mysticism of the power. It's not like werewolves or anything, but it's related to magic. How big are the dragons? Are they huge? Are they small? Is there variety? Because I used to play Flight Rising a little bit. And they have the fairy dragons, the fae-like dragons. I love those ones. They're tiny. Or smaller than other dragons. Do I still have my Flight Rising? Let's check this out. That was a fun website. Flightrising.com. Hell yeah. Still going. It's not down. Log in. Oh, I have to verify my login. It's been so long. Okay. I'm gonna log in. Hold on. I wanted to figure this out. Voter registration? Oh, I have to change my signature with my voter registration because I got married. Remember to do that. Flight Rising verification. There we go. Have you ever played Flight Rising, May? Oh, the dragons are 3 to 4 times bigger than a person? Okay. Okay. If you're into dragons and you've never played Flight Rising, I recommend it. You collect dragons, you breed dragons, you battle your dragons. It's got community boards, it's got monthly challenges. It's fun stuff. I played this for the longest time. Why did my tablet just disconnect? They've refilled the energy of all my dragons for free. Oh, okay. Wow, I got so much money. Fossils. Oh. How can I dig up more? Cool. We're digging stuff up. Okay, I don't have any active friends right now. That's sad. Fun fact, book 6 is called Moon Rising, but you've never played it. Oh. How long are the books? Are they a couple hundred pages? Wait, let me not bookmark that page. Flight Rising homepage. Let me bookmark it because I don't have it bookmarked. Okay. So we got his shading down over here. What are we gonna do for the shading up here so it doesn't look so flat? I don't know. I do not know. What am I doing? I don't know. Every once in a while I space out and try to start finger spelling things because that's where my brain is right now. The total amount is over 300 pages. Oh, okay. That's not too bad. One of the books I'm reading right now is, I'm about 12% through it, and it's like 200 pages. So that'll be a slog to get through. But it's an anthology of deaf culture stories that I'm reading, so each little segment actually doesn't take that long. I'm renting the book out from an online library also, so I usually get like an hour of reading done. I might do that today actually after stream. Read a little bit of, oops, sorry, shaking my camera. Read a little bit of ASL culture, deaf culture, history, whatever. I've been doing my lessons for about 3 weeks now, remembering a lot of the stuff that I learned when I was in high school, so it's really not that hard to pick it back up again. At least in terms of like the basics and that color? Yeah. Okay, so that's already shaded. And as far as the ASL courses, I'm gonna go do an online Zoom, like socialization event on Zoom through the courses that I take online. They also do study sessions, so I'm gonna try to do one of those too. And I have to write about a deaf event that I go to. So I was gonna go to one in person, but I think I'm gonna start with the online one so I can get more comfortable communicating. And then in July, I got tickets for Six Flags because they're doing a deaf event there, and I got discounted tickets. I need to tell my brother this is the last month to get those early bird tickets, and it's going to be a bunch of deaf folks or people that are part of the deaf community. They may be hearing people learning ASL, so I figured that might be a cool thing to check out and go to Six Flags, because why not? Any other questions? Ooh, I guess, what are all of the element types, or all the different dragon types? I know you listed a bunch of them in the prophecy, but are there like dozens of them, or just like a couple, as far as like Darkwing and what was it, Nightwing, Firewing, Flamewing, Saywing, Skywings. seems like there's a lot of them. But maybe there's not as many as it seems. I need a new layer. So let's do lighten. Sand, mud, sky, sea, ice, rain, night. Okay. So there's just a couple of them, it seems. Okay, so Arc 3 has more silk, hive, and leaf wings. That's interesting. Were those 3 from Arc 3 always there? Or did they evolve, or were they discovered, or that's interesting. Actually, the shading is looking kind of funky now because I'm realizing I shaded the right side here. Okay, I gotta fix this. Shade. Okay. And then beetle wings are extinct. Beetle wing? What's a beetle wing? That's cool. Are they insect-like? That's cool. Built like a bug. I can appreciate that. I think I'm gonna call this one done. I don't know what else to do with it, is the problem. It looks unfinished in my opinion. I'm gonna send this to my friend Sparrow, who this is for. Just a screenshot, and then I'll email it over. Oops, I want to take a picture. He'll answer all. You seem to know a lot about this series. Has it been like your special interest for a while? Or even if not special interest, just like something you've been into for a long time? Like, how long has the series been around? Also, like the art on it. The art on the covers is really nice. Okay. I've almost been going 2 hours now, so I might take another break in like 15, 20 minutes. Is there anything else that I'm working on? Oh, I was working on this. This is my challenge that I drew for May. Actually, I want to check that challenge on Blue Sky and see if they posted the winners. It's for TrueRef. They post 2 new reference packs monthly for artists. If you want to get better at drawing people, TrueRef is amazing. They have a million, like thousands of pose references of people, outfits, poses. They have a variety of body types and people, and they have thin and fat, cis and trans, and it's awesome. I love them a lot. Let's see. No, they didn't announce it yet. Well, it is only the first. They might choose it later today. Let me check the Discord. TrueRef announcement. Oh, it doesn't seem they've announced it yet. But yeah, for the challenge, you just post it on Blue Sky or on their Discord. And one person is chosen by the staff of TrueRef, and one person is a random pick that wins, and you get a free month of their premium service, their premium references. So I drew this. I messed up her outfit. I drew her old outfit instead of the updated one because I'm so used to drawing this outfit. But you know, she has both. She has both outfits. This is a line, by the way, for the room. This is her room. Wow, the book's 2012 to 2015. Oh yeah, no, let me go to your channel. Check out your channel. Let us see. Oops, where'd it go? YouTube. Nice. I like your art. Do you post any drawing videos? Whoops. A little comic too. Comics are hard, so if you want to do comics, just get right into it. It's always gonna be hard. Okay, so you just started posting a month ago. Nice. I'll give you a sub. Do you only post on YouTube? Or do you post your art anywhere else? There's a fly in here. That's annoying. Okay, let's get back to this. There's a game on Roblox based on Wings of Fire. That's pretty cool. Roblox is pretty diverse in terms of the games that you can make on there, from what I've seen. My brothers were more Minecraft guys. I think my youngest brother played Roblox for a bit, but I never got into it. Yeah, I post my art. Oh, I do my art videos on YouTube, and I post sometimes time lapses of my art, which let me see if I saved the time lapse for this one. Oh, thank God I did. But yeah, let me watch this time lapse real quick. It doesn't show for you, I don't think, but I'm always very excited to post my time lapses. I post on Blue Sky. I have a Patreon. I have a Coffee. Let me link some of that real quick if you want to, because on Patreon I post whenever I do my streams, my art streams, and it's a good way because I have a free version of my Patreon, so you don't have to subscribe, except you get the emails for when I make my public posts. And Coffee I try to post to as often as my Patreon, but it's sometimes I forget to post on Coffee. Sorry, that's how it is. And then I'm on Blue Sky. I'm not on Instagram. I have my own Discord with a couple of friends and followers. So if you want in on that, if you want to see when I post stuff on there, sometimes I post some behind the scenes stuff of my art on there. Mostly just to chat and share my my stream schedule and whatnot. Give you an update of when I'm posting and stuff. And I've connected my Discord to my Patreon and Coffee, so if you become a member, you can be added into the Discord as like to get special chat in there. But I don't post very often in the chat, so don't join the Discord because or don't become a member because you want Discord benefits. There's not a lot of Discord benefits. It's just something that I have for my community. Oh, on Roblox, 50% of the people are kind of mean to newer players and use the term called EXP, which means experienced. Oh, so they only want experienced players? I don't get that. That's pretty annoying. Like, if you're playing an online game, you should be able to... It's kind of like living in an apartment complex. There's kind of a level of noise and inconvenience that happens there that is kind of expected. And so, like, when you're playing online games like that, you kind of have to deal with the noise and the slight inconvenience of a less experienced player sometimes. But that's part of the gaming experience, in my opinion, as somebody that sucks at games. I play for fun. I play to have a good time, not a hard time. Let's get these papers drawn. Oh, in RPs. That, okay. That I guess also makes sense. But at the same time, if people are not used to roleplay and you're not used to RP, like, the only way they're gonna get better is if they practice. You just have to, of course, you have to establish rules and codes of conduct, and if they break those rules, they get kicked out. But if it's just because they're inexperienced and they're not good at RP, you're never gonna get better. As I was always scared to join some forums when I first started doing like writing, collaborative writing. But I found a good community of people. Some of them are still my friends today. I actually went to a friend's wedding slash engagement slash wedding party through people I met on a RP forum board, and I've gone on a long road trip with one of them before, and you know, tons of fun to finally meet online friends like that. But the only way I would have gotten there is if I went through that awkward phase of not being very good at RP, figuring it out, and people being patient with me. Granted, there's always those people that really don't know what they're doing and they god mode and they make it less fun for everybody else. So I kind of get that, but you can't make generalizations about all new people with those tendencies. Okay, so we got a crumpled up piece of paper here. I think the website I was on, Flight Rising. Let me share the website for Flight Rising. It's good for adults and kids. It's like Neopets but for dragons. It's it also has RP on there. Especially with the dragon breeding, you can make your dragon layer, like you can write up text about each of your dragons and your clan, and it's cool. It's cool. I miss doing that. None of my friends play anymore. Neither do I. But it was fun. I should get back into it. In order to test your XP-ness, you have to go to AUD. So basically just make a tiny story. Oh, basically make just a tiny story that has to do with your role in RP, and they just judge. What is AUD? What does that stand for, I guess? Because I know AUs, alternate universes. But AUD is a term I have not heard. That makes sense, though. I've been on boards that require you to make a, require you to write up a character sheet. Not like the letters you pronounce. Oh, odds? In order to test your XP-ness, you have to go to odds. Interesting. I'm gonna rotate this a bit and just draw a simple little dress design. Yeah, I've been on sites where they require you to write up a character sheet with a background, and if it's not up to par, they'll make you edit it, or they'll be like, maybe you should develop this a little bit more, but I don't know. That makes sense to have to like write a little bit just to prove that you can meet the basic expectations, because otherwise I get it, it's not fun for other people. And the thing before the Godzilla drawing all have to do with the Wings of Fire beta, the game. Oh. Okay. Okay. I got 2 drawings there on the papers. Let's finish drawing this underneath. Okay, we're almost done. I don't want it to be a normal glass. She took one of the glasses from the bar. She's got it in her room. Okay, let's erase this bed line. What's a dresser? Walls, floor, desk, desk. Yeah, go for it. Okay. Wait, where did this go? Okay. Oof. I was worried. My walls disappeared. Okay. So we just have to do the charcoal portrait on the wall. There's a couple more drawings. How long have I been going for? I've been drawing for about 2 hours now. I kind of want to keep going so that I can finish this. I already finished one drawing today. I'm excited to get this one finished. It was just supposed to be a sketch, but I ended up doing line art, so that's really nice. Let me get the outlines done first. I want to make this line a little thicker. Yeah, so with the story that this drawing is for Rebellion and the Secrets of Diatros is the full title. Aline is one of the main characters, and she gets dragged into a rebellion by these twins, Lucas and Farron, who essentially kidnap her. They claim they save her, but then they don't let her leave. So, are they protecting her? Are they trying to get something out of her? She doesn't know. But Lucas and Farron have their eyes set on taking down the king of Diatros, of the First Kingdom. And he is kind of dangerous. He's kind of a megalomaniac. He wants to, of course, take over and become emperor of the whole continent, of the whole world as far as they know it. And it's quite a long story that we have planned. There's like time skips and characters getting older and some characters dying, and it's all about the struggles of going through political upheaval and rebellion and doing what you think is right, and sometimes it's making the wrong decisions. Like, the main character that I created, Lucas, is kind of deplorable. He's kind of a piece of crap. And he has all these ideals, but they kind of come from this place of he didn't want things to change when, and the fact that things changed so dramatically under the king, he wants to have things go back to the way they were. So it's kind of a selfish idea rather than wanting to help the people that the king is putting under his oppressive rule. I thought that would be an interesting kind of motivation for a character. Oh yeah, and most of the people are elves in the world. Elves don't have a specific... They're actually non-magical. Human ears are considered magical. Or the ability to do healing magic in a lot of ways. If they learn how to control the energy, or what we call anim, in their body. Oh wait, I gotta draw this with charcoal. This goes on the desk layer. Wall floor layer, maybe? Yeah. So let me get a different brush. It's a pencil, micron, pencil. Lots of pencils here. Oh yeah, I mean the pencil. That might be good to shade this in with. Okay, hold on. Pencil, pastel, charcoal, here we go. Oh, it's in your post? I'll check it out. It's kind of blurry. I can't see it too well, but I can see the first one. I just can't see the second or third ones. Nice, though. Okay, so now we finally have our charcoal. Do I want to use that charcoal? I don't like that charcoal. I'll use the one that comes with Clip Studio Paint because I like how it looks most. Might be able to. I'm not taking requests at the moment, but if you ever I do take commissions, but I actually will probably be ending the stream in the next 15 minutes or so. So I don't want to start on anything new at the moment, but definitely check in for future streams, and I'll see about doing that if I've got my requests open. I would be happy to try my hand at a dragon. I haven't drawn a dragon in years. Yeah, I'd be happy to try it in the future, though. Thank you for being understanding. I do an art stream almost every Sunday afternoon, Pacific time. So around this time every week, unless I've got something going on, I'll try to make a post if I don't stream. But yeah, in future streams, if you've got the time to check it out and want to hang out and chat, we can see about doing a little sketch. If you've got some good reference pictures, though, because I need some references. I always draw better with references, and I should know better than to do difficult things without references, but I do it anyway. And I'm going to draw a little baby line here. Swaddled in a little blanket. I've never drawn a swaddled baby before. Draw something new every day. Not every day. I don't have the stamina for that. Okay. Now to draw an arm holding said swaddled baby. Almost done. I'll probably wrap this up by 3 o'clock. Or probably 5 more minutes, actually. 2:45. Let's go back to... Where's my pencil? Ink brush. Right? Yeah. Okay, I think I am done for now. My hand is kind of sore, so I gotta take a little bit of a break anyway. Stretch those hands out if you've been typing or drawing or just clenching them. Stretch them out. It's always important. Stretch those muscles. Okay, so I finished this, which I'm really proud of. I am going to shade it. Or at least do some. Let me add another filter here. Color the floor, maybe. Yeah, it doesn't look too bad. Maybe color in the sheets a little bit. I'm just color picking and using the fill tool. Okay. Let's do this too. Oh yeah, this part of the floor. Okay, we got that covered. These are black. Okay. What else are we gonna color? Probably this window cover. Yeah, let me fill that in real quick. I'm not quite done. I'll be done soon. I'm trying not to rush myself, but I'm also kind of getting worn out, so I do not want to burn myself out. I used to be able to draw hours at a time throughout the day, but then in college I got some pretty bad carpal tunnel pain. I didn't have to get injections or surgery or anything, but I wore a wrist brace and had to use adaptive pencils that were like kind of slung your finger in them. and allowed you to write. So it's kind of interesting. It was not fun to use. It was quite painful actually, but it was less painful than using a normal pencil. I think I still have those old adaptive pencils, but I don't write in pencil anymore. I only use pen. Do we want outside color? Dark centers of the rugs. But I think I'm going to do slightly lighter on the outside area of the rug. And then I'll leave the tassels white. I got the door in there. Let's make the desk a little lighter. I mean, not white. Lighter as in a lighter gray than some of the other stuff around here. There we go. Simple shading. Very nice. So now I'm saving this as Photoshop document. And it's saved as a PNG, and it's saved as a studio file and PNG and Photoshop document because I share all of those on my Patreon. And if you are a Poltergeist member, which is my $5 tier, you can get to see my monthly sketch. You can vote on a monthly sketch. With the monthly sketch, I post the files, so you can take a look at my layers and color it yourself if you want, or edit it in whatever way you want and share it with me. So, yeah, that's all done. I'm very happy with the progress that I've made today. I want to thank May for hanging out and chatting about Wings of Fire. I also want to give a quick shout out to my Patreon members. I have just a few members, but I also have 3 tier levels to choose from. Or my Ko-Fi, where you can do a one-time donation. Banshee members, $2. Poltergeist is $5. Doulahan is a tip jar for $10. No extra benefits for that tier at the moment, except maybe for a discount or call on commissions, but commissions are currently open and Max has not requested a commission. So those are open to anybody. If you'd like a background, if you'd like a character, if you want a creature, my commissions are pretty much always open at the moment, especially now that I finished that other donation commission of Dareth. Let me open that up. Yeah, so now my commission slots are totally open. And I'll work on getting the poll up for April, posting the May sketch, posting the May VODs for my streams. Those will become unlisted on my YouTube and then go into being posted on my Patreon. So definitely be sure to check that out. Thank you again for your support, and I will see you on Tuesday for my game stream. Thank you and have a wonderful rest of your Sunday.